Good afternoon to you, sunshine. A wonderful day. Well, even if you're not, remember, I ain't mad at you. I understand. Hopefully, this little message will help you unpack that and get to the root of it. But, work at your own pace because guess what? This is your life, right? So I'm wishing you well. I'm praying you're well where you are. Here's the thing that I want to share today. How are your priorities? How are your priorities? Getting your priorities together, really sitting down and getting clear about your life, what God has for your life, and getting your priorities together can really help you abundantly, immensely. Um, Sometimes, we are so obsessed with purpose. Yeah. I'm 33 years old now. So, I've been through the whole gamut of God, what is my purpose? Didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Ended up landing on social work perspective. And I love the idea of actually thinking, right? Thinking, applying that thought to life and implementing systems that answer that problem. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it took me years to even get into that. And so I understand what it's like to be chasing purpose, to be seeking God every day, no peace, because you feel like, God, what's wrong with me? I don't understand who I am or what you want me to do. Okay. Here's what I want to say. One of one, you're alive. You alive today by the grace of God. You are here alive, well and breathing because of the grace of God. You didn't put a hand in you waking up this morning. Neither did any man or woman. Okay, so God had it on his agenda in his calendar that you will wake up and see today. That's number one, period. Okay, number two is, especially for my young people, but even some people my age and older, listen, you got basic needs, period, to survive. You need to eat, you need shelter, you need transportation. That don't mean you have to have a car. You could be on the bus, Uber, whatever, but it's going to cost money, right? You need health insurance, dental insurance. You need clothing. All this stuff is going to cost money. You need a job. You need a job. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. You need a job. I don't care if you start your own business and you sweep people leaves out. What does the Bible say? If you don't work, you don't eat. You need a job. I didn't say a job that was like this profound thing and you feel like you're working in your purpose. Truth be told, that's going to take time. In order to even get to that point, you're going to need experience, my love. You're going to need experience. You're going to need development. Anything regarding with your purpose, you're going to have to work with people. You're going to need people skills. You're going to need communication skills. Do you think you're finna develop that isolated in your house, looking at videos all day? Come on. I want us to wake up. I really do. I want us to get some sunshine. I want us, sometimes we are depressed. We are feeling all these kind of ways because listen, we pent up and we overdoing it. We're overdoing it. You gotta eat. Your mom and dad are not gonna take care of you forever. You gotta figure it out. So if you're going to school, fine. Go to school, get you a little job on the side, save your money. If you're not gonna go to school, if you feel like I'm not going to school, well then you need to figure it out. You need to decide what you're gonna do to be able to take care of yourself. That's number one. Because you can't even get to the thriving and the wonder, all that stuff, if you don't have a firm, solid foundation. Okay? That's number one. God is number one. Don't get what I'm saying wrong. God is number one, right? But God is blessing you with a day, and He wants to see what you're going to do with it, with the day. Do you have wisdom? Come on now. You may have an idea to have this wonderful ministry or write this wonderful book, but how you going to pay for it? You're going to have to earn your keep. Okay? So one of one, food and shelter. Okay? That's number one. That comes before, oh, my friends aren't acting well and treating me well. Oh, my man is, listen, you're not even really in position to even be worried about that right now. Right now, honey, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta figure out how you're gonna keep a shelter over your head. See, is this too? See, everybody want to talk about all these really high and lofty things, but you can't. Your life is in shambles, dude. It don't work. You're not a good witness. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what you can say if your house and your life and the quality of your life is in shambles. Is that attractive? No, it's not. So let's kind of humble ourselves, really get before God, myself included. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Really get before God and allow God to do this work in our inner man, right? Let him do the things. Let him show us what our priority are. If we have kids, them kids is our priority. What's going on with you? What's going on with class? How's class going? What's going on with your emotions? I see you really overly emotional. This is how I talk to my daughter. What's going on? Let's talk. I got to get in there. That's my priority. Do you know I mess around and be so worried about building a business or doing something like that and neglect my kid, and then an enemy or somebody swoop in and get her? Yes. No, you cannot leave. You need to do physical learning because I said it doesn't matter if it's just PE. Do it. If it's just PE, then do it. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? You see? You gotta be, that's a priority. You're paying your bills. Your bills are a priority. Come on. Your tithes are a priority. So then it's on you as an adult. Listen, as an adult, it's on you to prioritize this stuff. Then whatever you got left over, okay, maybe I'm gonna invest this here. Maybe I'm gonna save this much. Maybe I'm gonna use this to buy this. Listen, the fact that God is God and God is the head and not the tail, these things that God is calling us up to, let me see that in your everyday practical life. Not just your words, not just your lofty words. Do that in your everyday practical life, dude. Get it done. So we can elevate, so we can graduate to the next level. But we're not saying all this stuff. But when it comes to my real life, it's void and it's empty. There's no love there. There's no joy there. All it is frustration. Or I'm afraid all the time. Or no, God is not. Come on, no. There's seasons of that, and they're usually results of disobedience. But even in that season, so this pressure that's on you, that's not gonna make you get yourself together and get prioritized. Come on, some basic stuff that has to get done. Period. Period. In your own life, let alone, and it's serious, right? In your own life, let alone you trying to unleash something on a person who you don't know, who you never seen a day before in your life, and is struggling and really looking for some type of motivation or help. You better make sure your stuff is in order so you know what you're serving is well. That's for everybody, right? So I was just thinking about that today, and because I had that good, like, oh God, this is not my purpose, this is not my plan. But listen, girl, right? Because of that, you've been able to buy a home alone. I've been able to position you. When you look through the Bible, when you hear Nehemiah, when you hear Daniel, these people had jobs. David was a shepherd. These people had jobs. And a lot of times when you have a job, that job is going to keep you in line, keep you prioritized, and keep you on purpose. Because when you got a job, you're where you're supposed to be and not where you're not supposed to be. Or you won't have so much time to be talking so much. Discipline. Let's let alone thinking you finna be doing your financial. Listen, but that's gonna keep me busy. Do you got life insurance? Do you have things in place for when you retire? Do you have things in place for when you retire? Are you thinking about that? I know you're young now, but one day you're gonna be older. Come on now. Come on. I want to see you win. You better don't get caught up. Followers don't have nothing to do with it. IG, how many people like you? You don't have nothing to do with it. What's up? What's up behind closed doors? What's going on with you in your real life, in your real heart? We all got work to do. So let's do our work. Amen. Let's do our work and get first things first. Let's put things in their proper place and prioritize for this next move. Okay? Okay, I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.